Next abiotic factor which affects the habitat of an organism is water. After temperature, water is the most important factor which influences the life of an organism. We know that life, it originated in water. The first life, as we have discussed in chapter evolution, first life originated in water, and the living organisms, all living organisms, they cannot survive without water. Cannot survive without water. So, the organisms which live in desert where the availability of water is limited, they cannot survive there, so they have to adapt some adaptations. कुछ उन्होंने अपने आप को उस एनवायरनमेंट के हिसाब से अपने आप को इस तरह से ढाल लेते हैं, एंड बिकॉज ऑफ दीज स्पेशल एडेप्टेशंस it is possible for them to survive there. The distribution of plants is also dependent upon the availability of water. ऐसा नहीं है कि organisms which live on land सिर्फ वही डिपेंड करते हैं वाटर की क्वालिटी और क्वांटिटी पे, बट द organisms which live in oceans, lakes and rivers, they also face water related problems. क्या फैक्टर्स वाटर के उनको भी रिक्वायर्ड हैं वहाँ पे रहने के लिए? The quality of water, we mean that the pH of water, that is important. pH of water. Another factor is the salinity, that is the salt content present in water. For example, the salt salinity or the salt content is less than 5% in inland water. ये डाटा जो एनसीईआरटी में दिया आपको याद करना ही पड़ेगा. The salinity of sea water, that is the salt content, is 30 to 35%, and the salinity of hypersaline lagoons, which is more than 100%, which is greater than 100%. So these are the salt contents in various type of water bodies. So the pH and the salinity, that is the salt content, these two factors are also important for the organisms which live in water. There are certain aquatic organisms which can tolerate a wide range of salinities, and these are called euryhaline. They can tolerate a wide range of salinity and they can survive there. These are called euryhaline. But certain aquatic organisms which are restricted to a narrow range of salinity, they are called stenohalines. जो वाइड रेंज ऑफ सैलिनिटी को टॉलरेट कर लेते हैं, these are called euryhalines, and which can tolerate a narrow range of salinity, these are called stenohalines. तो अगर fresh water, this is the reason that many freshwater animals, they cannot live for longer times in sea water, and the marine animals similarly, if they are brought to live in the fresh water, they can also not survive because of the osmotic problems. Now, the next factor is light. Next abiotic factor is the light. We know that sunlight is the source of energy, ultimate source of energy. Green plants, they absorb this sunlight, and by using this sunlight they can perform the process of photosynthesis, and this food prepared is utilized directly or indirectly by all the other organisms. Many shrubs and many shrubs, herbs, and other small plants which are found in forest, and these small plants which are covered by tall trees, they are overshadowed by tall trees, so they are adapted to photosynthesize under low light conditions. Normally, the full sunlight is required by green plants in order to photosynthesize, but the herbs, shrubs, and the small plants which are covered by the tall trees in the forest, they can photosynthesize in the low light conditions also. And many plants, they are dependent upon sunlight to meet their photoperiodic requirement for फ्लावरिंग. हमने पढ़ा था कौन सा? फोटो periods. Photo periods means the duration of sunlight required by the plant for flowering. Depending upon the photo periods, the plants are divided into long day plants, short day plants, and day neutral plants. It is the duration of sunlight, or we can say the period of darkness which is required for their flowering. The availability of sunlight on land is closely linked with that of temperature, because sun is the major source of energy. For individuals which live on land, the temperature is the we can say sunlight is the major factor, since the sunlight falls on land. Lekin availability of sunlight in deep oceans, that is at a depth greater than 500 meters, ओशंस में 500 मीटर से नीचे डेप्थ पे सनलाइट जो है वो पूरी पहुंच ही नहीं पाती है, एंड देयर इज कंप्लीट डार्कनेस, एंड इनहेबिटेंट्स दे आर नॉट अवेयर ऑफ द एग्जिस्टेंस ऑफ अ सेलेस्ट्रियल सोर्स ऑफ एनर्जी लाइक सन. तो वहाँ पे क्या है कि द सोलर रेडिएशंस दे आर नॉट एबल टू रीच. In addition to the availability, the spectral quality of sunlight is also important. Like we know, spectral quality में क्या आएगा? We know that the solar radiations, they consist of several type of radiations: ultraviolet radiations, visible range, infrared, and X-rays, gamma, and so on. So many organisms, they do not receive all the color components of visible spectrum also in the marine habitat.